This morning I'm going to go off on a freaking rant. So get prepared for some yelling. Get prepared for some profanity because it's coming. It's coming. One of the first things I do when I get up in the morning is I turn on the news while I'm preparing my breakfast, listen to the weather and kind of what's going on, etc., and so forth and so on. And today I turned on the news and I heard this conversation that was taking place that really got under my skin. The gentleman that was hosting this morning show, he plays an audio clip from some commercial or something or another, or some video of someone that is saying, "Oh, these are the China genocide Olympics. Don't watch them, and don't do this and that, and don't buy stuff from China, etc., so forth and so on." And I think one of the people that was involved is some Republican representative or something or another, or some Republican activist of some type. And, truth be told, I do support the Republican Party over the Democrat Party, but I'm not fully on board with Republican politicians nor their policies. They're going on about, we really need to be concerned about China. Man, fuck China. I'm not concerned about China. I'm not concerned about Xi Jinping and what the fuck he's doing over there to the Uyghurs or whoever the fuck else. I don't live in China. I'm not concerned about China. I'm concerned about the United States government and what they're doing. Because I live here. My family lives here. My friends live here. They don't live in China. I'm not concerned about what the Chinese are going to do to me because they can't really do shit to me. Some people say, well, the Chinese are a global threat, etc., so forth and so on. The Chinese are a problem on the global stage, but in as far as they affect the United States, that they can only do that to the extent that people in the United States allow them to do so. They allow them to infiltrate the universities. They allow them to infiltrate the government and defense contractors and corporations. Well, stop allowing that, and China will be significantly cut off from what they're able to do to anyone in the United States of America. Most favored nation, my ass. Yeah, they're the most favored nation to line the pockets of these turncoats that we have in Congress and in the Oval Office. Yeah, that's right. You Biden, and the Biden crime family. Your pockets are well lined with money from China. So I'm not concerned about China doing anything to me. You know what I'm concerned about? I'm concerned about the United States government. I'm concerned about the people that are arrested on January 6th for trespassing and thrown in jail without bail and without charges for over a freaking year. I'm concerned about those people being beaten by corrections officers within inches of their lives, being maimed, having eyes put out. I'm concerned with people being sentenced to years of probation just because they said something that someone at the DOJ or in the Democrat Congress didn't like. Oh, he said hold the line. Well, he needs to go, he needs a fine, he needs probation, we need to threaten him with jail unless he takes the plea. concerned about what the United States government is doing to our fellow citizens and what they could possibly do to you and me. I'm not concerned about Xi Jinping. I'm not concerned about the Olympics. I'm not watching that crap any gosh darn way. You know, the NBC station that's always perpetually broadcasting that crap, all they're doing is promoting brave and stunning people. Oh, he's openly this or openly that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching that shit anyway. It can all go to hell. But again, I'm concerned about what the United States government is doing to United States citizens. I'm concerned about the IRS looking at everybody's financial transactions that have over $600 worth of transactions. That's every freaking body in the United States, unless you're a freaking bum homeless on the street. If you're a Social Security recipient, they're looking at you too. Because Social Security is not distributed by checks anymore. It goes on a debit card. And over the course of the year, you're damn sure going to be receiving more than $600. So they're looking at you too. They're looking at everybody. They're looking to see, what did he spend? What did she spend? Who did they spend it with? What affiliation do they have? Let's get an investigation going. Is this a terroristic activity? I'm concerned about the Attorney General of the United States standing in front of TV cameras saying he's going to pursue people that weren't even in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Because no, he doesn't like what they have to say, or he doesn't like their ideology. And these clowns in this January 6th committee, they all ought to be run out of town on a rail. And I don't mean that literally. I'm speaking figuratively. I don't want anybody knocking on my freaking door asking me about why did I say this or why did I say that. I said because it's the First freaking Amendment, you jackass. Get out of my freaking face. I'm concerned about the January 6th committee trying to railroad people into Washington, D.C. by having them subpoenaed and then referring people that don't comply or say something that they don't agree with during a hearing, refer them to the DOJ for criminal prosecution so they can go to a D.C. court that's packed to the rim with activist Democrats. So that they can get a jury pool full of Washington, D.C. residents, 97% that vote Democrat. You call that justice? China's not doing that. That's happening right here in the United States of America. 2 American citizens. I'm concerned about the Democrats trying to get made into law, people being allowed to vote without identification, being able to register to vote without identification, being able to register and vote on the same day as the election. And to not go along with them, according to them, is voter suppression. It's Jim Crow era discrimination. It's bullshit. That's a lie. There's not one black person in the United States of America that has been deterred or stopped from voting because they don't have an ID. Or for any other reason for that matter. I don't need you communist sons of bitches trying to use the race of myself and other people push your damn communist agenda, because that's all it is. I'm concerned about the blatant and active discrimination against white people. Yes, you heard me right. Against white people. The amount of discrimination and the amount of hatred that's being fomented against white citizens of the United States of America that aren't of the correct political ideology, it's mind-boggling. You know, what do you think whoever is doing this discrimination is going to do to you when they finish with the white folks? You're not the right skin color. You can't get a job. You can't get a promotion. You can't get medication for a so-called deadly disease. Other people have to go before you because you're not the right race. To hell with that. This isn't what this country is founded on. That's a violation of the Constitution. It's a violation of common decency. And I've had about enough of it. Everybody's lives matter. All lives matter. Unless you decide to commit some depraved act and destroy someone else's life. Then you sacrifice yours. To sum it up, I'm not going to be distracted by China. I don't give a shit what's going on over there. They're not sending nukes our way. Fuck them. I have a lot more to say, but I got shit to do, including breakfast. So I'll talk to you guys later.